In this video, I'm going to show you start to finish how to start a podcast on your phone. So we'll go over recording, editing, and publishing using the device you already have. If that's what you're looking for, then stick around. So you're going to need two apps for this. You'll need the Riverside.fm app and you'll need Spotify for Creators, and both of those are free. So just download those from the App Store and we'll get started. So open up the Riverside.fm app and you can create a new account or log in if you're already an existing user. Swipe to the side and you want to create a new studio for your podcast. So select Create New Studio, give it a name, so name it your podcast name. Then you can select whether you'd like to record audio and video or audio only. Now, I recommend always filming video as well. You don't have to use it, but then you have some video for promotional assets. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can publish your audio-only podcast using your phone. But if you are doing a video podcast, you will have to head over to your computer at the end of this workflow in order to upload to Spotify for Creators, but I will show you how to do that. So my suggestion is recording audio and video, and then you select Create. You will want a tripod or something to keep your phone steady during recording. When you're ready to record, select Record. And on this page, you can check your camera view. So if you wanted higher quality audio, you can definitely plug in an external mic made for your phone. Now, if you are filming a video podcasts are usually in landscape mode. So just make sure to film horizontally. When you're ready, select Join. So this is the Riverside Studio where you would record your podcast. When you're ready to record your episode, you would just press Record. It's also very important to note that if you mess up a line or a word, go back to the beginning of the sentence that you messed up on. This is going to help you in the editing process. When you're done recording, you would end the recording with the stop button, and you'll see that recording will be uploading to the cloud. Once it's ready, select Check It Out. You'll see your recording will be available right here, so you can select it. And on this page, you'll see that your podcast has been transcribed, and you can select New Edit. This is Riverside's mobile text-based editor. I find it super revolutionary. You can edit through the text on your phone. It's really cool. So the first thing that you would want to do is change the aspect ratio. So like I said before, most video podcasts are landscape. However, because you're editing on your phone, it is going to automatically make it a vertical aspect ratio. So you would just select this 9:16 button until it says 16:9. Now you would want to trim the beginning and the end of your video. So usually there's a little bit of ramble at the beginning. Maybe you're talking to your guests. You want to trim those parts off so that the episode starts and ends exactly where you want it to. So select Trim. And as you see, when you trim along the timeline here, the words associated with that waveform will be deleted so you can keep track of where you are in the episode. And then now I'm going to trim the end. And when that's good, I'll select Back. The next thing that I'm going to do is cut out parts. Maybe I made a mistake, maybe I sneezed, maybe I took a break. I want to cut those parts out of the final episode. So I'm going to select Cut. And now you can select word for word what you want deleted out of the video. So let's say I want this part that says, "It's so exciting," taken out. I would select each of those words. If you see a dot, that's actually a silence, so you can actually delete that as well. And you'd press Delete, and that section will be deleted out of the video. So go through your episode and take out any parts that you want to take it out. Now, if you want to take out a whole chunk of your episode, you can toggle over along this menu, and you can actually go chunk by chunk and delete parts you want taken out. So that might be a little bit faster for you. When it's done, select Save. And if you are doing a video podcast, you will have the option here to add captions. So you can choose from any of these animated captions and design them to fit your brand. So now you're going to press this export button. And if you're doing a video podcast, you can export your video podcast in up to 4K depending on your phone's capabilities. You can also remove background noise from your track, and you can normalize the audio levels so it's nice to listen to for your audience. Now, if you are doing an audio-only podcast, you would toggle to audio. And here you can select the file type that you want it to be. So I'm going to select MP3. And again, you can remove background noise and normalize your audio again. So select Export Audio and head back to your recordings. While that's exporting, I'm also going to export a video version of this podcast. And at the end of this video, I will show you how you can publish that video podcast to Spotify and also have the audio of that podcast go to the other podcast directories like Apple Music. When your export is ready, it will say exported. So let's head into the audio only version. You can edit it more if you wanted to keep editing it. Maybe you found a mistake and you want to go take that out. You can press edit here, or you can select share. Now you'll see here there's an option to upload directly to Spotify. It's actually just going to tell you how to upload to Spotify. And then it's going to bring you to save your audio file on your phone. Now we're going to head over to Spotify for Creators. Now, if you don't already have a Spotify for Creators account, you can create an account directly on your phone, and you can even create a new podcast directly on your phone. You would select Add a Show, select I want to start a new show, and then follow the prompts to set up your show. Once your show is set up, or if you already have an existing show on Spotify for Creators, you would select this plus button, select a file, select the podcast episode that you just saved, and you'll be brought into a part where you can update the metadata of your episode. So name your episode right here, add your episode description, select whether it's explicit content or a paid promotion, select whether or not you allow comments on your episode, which is a super cool interactive way to get to know your audience on Spotify for Creators. And then when you're ready, select publish. You'll see that episode is published right here, and I'm going to head over to Spotify and search for it. So we're going to talk you through the process of how we actually acquired our first house. Like, we had no idea what we were doing beforehand, and we were kind of walked through the process by the experts, so I'm going to relay that information to you. So if that sounds good, then just stick around. At this point in time, the Spotify for Creators app will only let you upload audio files. So this would be only if you have an audio-only podcast. Now, if you're wondering how to start a video podcast on Spotify for Creators, everything that you just created on your phone has been saved to the cloud. So you can seamlessly just head over to your computer, log into the same Riverside account that you used to create your podcast, and you will see the edit that you created on your phone ready to export right here. So when you select that and select the Spotify for Creators button, you will be walked through the process of uploading that video podcast directly to Spotify. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talking 20 Podcast. Today I'm talking about how my boyfriend and I just bought our first house. It's so exciting. So yeah, that's how you can create a podcast directly on your phone using the device that you already have. It's pretty cool, right? And this is just the beginning. Riverside has a whole team working on the Riverside mobile app to make it the ultimate podcast creation app. So definitely subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with the new functions and features that you'll find in the mobile app. And also let me know in the comments if there's anything specifically that you're looking for in it. I can relay that information to the team. And I'll also leave a link to try out Riverside in the description so you can follow this workflow and see if it works for you. You can actually try it out for free, so I'll leave that link down below. If you want to go a little bit more in depth about how to edit a video podcast on your computer with a little bit more functions and features, I will leave a video here for you to watch next. If you like this video, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Bridget O'Rourke, and I'll see you next week. Bye.